Hello everyone, welcome back. I know it's been a couple months, been busy, car's still going good. Took all the suspension off, as you can actually see. Car's behind me actually, but I wanted to show you how to install these Powerflex bushings. I got these online to replace the old torn ones. These are race ones. It's probably quite overkill, but anyway, I wanted to show you how to install these. It took me about 10 minutes to get the old bushings out. The other side was like 4 hours. I had to torch it. It was a pain, but it's all good. It's all out. I coated these in, I coated the control arms upper and lower with Rust-Oleum primer, and then I spray painted them flat black, so they look really nice. They look almost brand new. I know they're not perfect, but they look really nice. So what we're gonna do is online they have diagrams. You can go on their website, enter your car, and choose it. They're really nice. Actually, I thought my package was lost, but it didn't. It ended up arriving, but they were really nice and responsive. So you can look on the diagram. I got all new bushings, so they're pretty easy to install. I just built this table actually. I'm just using a vise that I installed on here. It's really easy. So you're going to want to use this supplied silicone grease. What you're going to do is, I used a glove because it messes with your hands. It can burn and whatnot. I took this and then I just used a glove finger, and you rub the grease all around the outer flange and the inner flange, and then around the steer rod. And then what I did is I put the two in there in the slots, obviously one in one on each side. Obviously make sure that it's really easy. They're labeled. Make sure that you're using the right one for the right part of the control arm. It's pretty self-explanatory, but you can always just reference the diagram, which is what I did. So what I do first is, and what I found was actually easier, was to put the two bushings in, one here and one here, then slide the rod in slightly and just use the vise and tighten it, and it goes in really quickly. So I'm going to get the bushings in. Like I said, I just grease them up and slide them in there. It should take no effort at all. Obviously make sure the inside is clean and burr free. A little bit of burrs aren't going to do a huge thing, but you don't want these bushings to tear. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll show you how I installed the pin. And it's pretty much the same. It's the same for all of them, the lower and the upper control arm, which I have sitting over there. Obviously just have to make sure that you're using the right one. So I'm going to put these in, and then I'll show you how they get installed. All right, so they're all greased up. I just used a little bit, put it on my finger. I used a glove, of course, to make sure it messes with your hand. I take one bushing, and then I just sorry, this is not gonna be a camera angle that's good, but I'm trying to get it in. Okay, so it's in, and I'm just gonna push it through. I literally just use my palm and push it through. I don't have a tripod or anything, so sorry, it's not gonna really look very good. But then the other one, it just slide it in there. It with two hands, it's really easy. This is not there we go. I just slide it in, and then I just push it. Then what I'm going to do, I grease the pin as well. So you're going to take the pin, you're going to slide it in. It doesn't really matter which way it goes in. It's slid in just a little bit, just like that. So now I'm going to attempt to do this with one hand. I'm going to what I'm just going to do is loosen the vise so this fits through there snugly, and then tighten it up. And I'm going to do that. I'll end the video right here, and then I'll come back where I have it in there so I can show you it properly. Oops. All right, there we go. It's in, and then so all I'm going to do is just tighten the vise. Really, I'm putting no pressure whatsoever, and it's sliding right in. You can use a C-clamp, like a U-joint C-clamp. That's what I used to take it out, and I actually bent it, so I bought a new one. But I figured the vise is going to make it really easy. Tighten it up. So now it is all the way in there. I'll give it one tighten down then all I'm going to do is loosen up, and it's perfect. So I repeat this for all of the other ones. Bushings, making sure that obviously the right bushing is going in the right hole. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I also wanted to go ahead and get a quick little update. So you can see front suspension is doing, I think I'm gonna have to do the bushings on there too. Power steering rack is the boot is torn, but if I come back here, you can see the whole rear suspension out. And I just put in a new diff, a 4.1 diff. This is the old diff, a 4.1 diff out of a Mazda, excuse me. And hopefully this one will be much better than this old viscous. I don't even think this was an open diff. I don't even think it had the viscous LSD, but it should give me a lot more lot more bottom end torque, I believe, and or not. Obviously, it should give better acceleration. It doesn't directly give torque, but yeah, so that I got installed this weekend, and it looks good. It all fits snug. I did put polyurethane bushings from Powerflex on. Not actually, they weren't Powerflex. They were from Flying Miata, I believe. I put bushings on there, but you can see I have the whole rear suspension out. Everything's out. That's what I did. I cleaned them up. I re-sprayed them with the Rust-Oleum, and I'm gonna go put them back in. And then while I was there, I was well, I actually got. Let me show you here. Trunk is full of crap. Let me show you here. I got these nice new BC resin coilovers. So I'm gonna make a video on that. Gonna install them. These are really nice. Really grateful to get these. They should handle really good. They're the DS series, I believe. So they're one upgrade, and then I splurged for the Swift springs. Well, I need them, probably not. Again, it's overkill, but it looks really nice. And then also, like I said here, this bolt. So I took it out so I could get this front suspension out. This bolt's a real pain to get out. It's massive. It's probably like 20 inches long. It's crazy. But I was doing that. I'm probably gonna end up doing the bushings on here too, because I'm here and it's kind of a pain to get out, and they're all torn. You can't see here, I don't have light, but the bushing here is torn. And then I got to do some work with the power steering rack. But yeah, that's a little update. I know it's been a couple months. Been busy mainly, but I didn't film the diff install because it was kind of hard and I wanted to get it done. But it's really, there's some good videos out there, so I'd highly recommend you check those out. But it looks good. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Come back here. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's short, but it's a little update, and then it's also how to install the bushings. It's really easy. Taking them out is much harder. If you have any questions, let me know, and I appreciate the views. If you could give it a like if you found it helpful. If not, leave a comment. Let me know what I could do better. But anyway, I'll stop talking, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye-bye.